There was a question somewhere. Well, the question went by and it asked, what is everyone's opinion on pornography and, in a way, how to counter it? See, countering pornography is not something that's going to happen too easily because people need a certain stability in order to understand their sexual cravings. When this stability grows slowly and surely, the necessity for the bodily desires will slowly dwindle, but they're never gonna go away. People need to learn that they need to find the right partners. See, pornography has far worse influences on one than just watching naked people. Because ultimately, pornography is filmed in certain studios. Typically, the same things happen in those studios. See, when you watch a video online, it's not just images that you're seeing. Same as, well, it's a bit less with a video game, but when it comes to movies that are filmed with actors and such, see, what you're seeing there is a remembrance of the area in there and you're seeing actually uh, its own memory as well. You're seeing the memory there of that energy, which is also transmitted to you directly to your system through the video, because you're not watching just images, yes? Those images have a lot of subterfuge within them. They have a lot of memory within them that is not easy to perceive by most. In fact, their karmic structure, which in most people's cases thinks of abandonment issues, it will actually, at levels of misery, it will actually long for such videos because there's a lot of misery and abandonment in those videos as well. Those people who end up doing pornography, in most situations, they require that because the physicality of their body, they feel it is not fulfilled. A lot of people say that men are very physical creatures. Well, I assure you, females are also equally physical, if not more. For them, the idea of touch is far more important than masculines, right? When it comes to men, yes, touch is very important, and the idea of testosterone typically leads them to wanting a quick orgasm. But with females, it takes typically way more time because they like the idea of cuddles, they like the idea of taking your time. So the point is, they're also very physical beings. It's just that women typically, when they talk, they kind of don't know how to do that. Typically, they need to present you like half the history of the whole universe in order to even not even say anything important in the end. That's the typical way of a lot of women. Very rarely will you find a woman that can actually or who can actually tell you something straight away, straightforward. Not necessarily in like brutal ways or something, but just tell you the right answer or what they think without any necessity of concealing the answer behind 10 other questions and possible answers and interpretations and the such. When it comes to life, see, pornography happens typically is filmed in environments that aren't suitable for your own energy. See, what you're seeing there is not just the mimicking of sexual activities or whatever the pornographic material would be about. See, what you're seeing there is also the energy exuded by those people, their karmic structure and the such. When you're watching that video, you're actually connecting yourself to those energies because those videos are not a recording of only those people and their acts. They're also a recording of the energy field, of the energies that are there. And obviously those stink of decadence. Every time you watch that video or those videos, well, technically you're infecting yourself with those energies again and again. Sure, a lot of people would say they can't care, but, well, they will care one day when they wake up and they start realizing that there's a lot of hideous influences, hideous energies in their system. And a part of the weakness and a part of the tiredness that one feels every day is because the system takes its time to simply cleanse a little bit of those energies each and every moment of its life. So if you're wondering why you're constantly tired, it's not just because of people releasing or spending their energies unproductively. It is also because of one connecting themselves to all sorts of such sources. Because when one connects to a source, let's say you watch a streamer, well, you're also connecting yourself to all the people in the chat, all the thoughts that they're sending to that streamer, because in the end, they're like a hub, they're like a connection hub. And a lot of people in real time think different things about that streamer, be they a he or a she or whatever. And at the same time, those energies being in her wave field, you're admiring her wave field, you're watching her wave field, you're in a way connecting to her wave field, you're also thinking all sorts of thoughts about him or her, and probably at times you don't agree or you agree. When you invest emotionally, you're creating a connection that allows a certain energy transfer. So basically, you're infecting yourself with energies that in most cases may not necessarily suit you. Even if those energies would be possible, one has to remember that everyone has their own unique energy. And the point is, other people's energy in most situations, even if it's more positive than yours, is not necessarily going to be a good thing. Because if you have a certain level of misery and you connect yourself to something which is more miserable than you because one may end up being obsessed with drama, well, that's obviously going to do your life even worse, right? It's going to have a worse influence on you. If you connect to someone who's far more positive, but you're miserable, obviously, the point is there's going to be again misery as well. Because they're positive, they might have things that you want or a lifestyle that you want, and comparison is always going to be popping up. Because, with comparison, well, miserable people cannot do anything else than compare because, well, when one thinks about life, they can only compare themselves with the others because miserable people aren't going to do much to improve their life, right? Now, isn't that a cutie? So, when one thinks about ideas in life, every time you connect yourself to something, remember that it is a source. That source emanates energy towards you. The problem is that energy may actually be far stronger than you and your system. So you're going to end up stuck with such energies. Now you're going to have other people's energies and thoughts flowing through your mind because guess what? Now they're also yours. It's no longer theirs and yours. No, they're also yours as well. So this is a very powerful thing because when you connect yourself to the internet, see, it is called internet, right? It is a net that connects. And when something is connected, well, you're also connected energetically with those. And well, that could be a problem in the end because you're probably going to connect yourself to a lot of negative energy. Don't forget, many streamers are typically fake, and well, they fake a lot of things in their streams. They're not necessarily fully fake, but a lot of them will, try to pretend they're far more positive and the such. Those are energies you're probably not gonna be interested in. A lot of people obsessed with drama, obviously they're gonna hang around. And those people staying in the stream and thinking about the stream, thinking about the channel, even if it is offline, they are sending energy to that. That channel becomes like a energy sphere, and when someone connects to it, well, it means you're going to give it some of your energy, and ultimately you're going to get some of its energy back, right, in return. So hopefully this video raised a bit of awareness, and well, enjoy life, take care, and well, this being said, Ferenjan Board signing out.